The 16th Amendment gave Congress the power to lay and collect income taxes on a federal level. The 16th Amendment was passed by Congress on July 2, 1909, and ratified by Congress on February 3, 1913. The two driving lawmakers who made this amendment happen were Senator Norris Brown, a Republican of Nebraska, and Senator Nelson Aldrich, a Republican of Rhode Island, who was Majority Leader at the time and head of the Finance Committee. The 16th Amendment allowed the United States federal government to implement a modern tax system and give tax breaks to the middle class. The process of making the 16th Amendment an official amendment began in 1909 when progressives in Congress wanted to reform to a then income tax bill which conservatives were not in favor of. Instead of signing off on the bill, conservatives proposed that a constitutional amendment be made, thinking that it would never have a chance to get passed through all the states. Much to the surprise of all the conservatives, the income tax amendment was passed in almost every single state. Although an income tax law had just become official, it was not a new concept to the citizens of the United States. In 1861, United States citizens paid a 3% income tax on income over $800 due to damage from the Civil War. As said earlier, the original significance of the 16th Amendment was to bring tax breaks to the wage earners of the time period. The 16th Amendment allows the government to expand the number of taxes which they collect on their citizens. These taxes allow for the government to keep an army, build roads and bridges, keep infrastructure up to date, and enforce laws and carry out other important duties. The Supreme Court case which heavily involved the 16th Amendment was the Pollock v. Farmers Loan and Trust Company. This court case got the ball rolling on an official law which involved the income tax. In this case, an investor in Farmers Loan and Trust Company named Charles Pollock sued the company because Farmers announced to its shareholders that the company would not only enforce a tax on the interest and dividends of the investors, a form of direct taxation, but also provide to the Internal Revenue collectors the names of the people for whom the company was acting upon, making them liable for being taxed. Pollock lost his case in all of the lower-level courts. However, when he brought his case to the Supreme Court, he won on a 5-4 ruling. The justices in the Supreme Court claimed that this form of taxation was an unapportioned income tax on interest and dividends. The biggest controversy surrounding the 16th Amendment is that many people say that it was not properly ratified. Although Ohio statehood would not have mattered in the decision, there are many other writers who claim that there are many other problems in the ratification process of the 16th Amendment. Other problems with the ratification process include that certain states have incomplete records of the ratification procedures or votes, and that other states had the amendment approved but did not get the signatures of their governor or other officials who were required to sign the amendment. These conspiracy theories were shot down by the government, saying that they were fraudulent attempts to take away the 16th Amendment.